Hello everyone, and thank you for viewing my research project. The title of this project is Can Reward Systems Increase the Number of Blood Donors? Problem statement. There is currently a severe shortage of donated blood on a national level. The purpose of this research proposal article is to determine if certain reward systems could potentially increase the amount of blood donors within the United States. The significance of the findings could potentially increase the amount of current blood donors within the United States. This is an extremely important public health concern as it could save many lives. Purpose statement. The purpose of this systematic review will be to examine the effectiveness of reward systems in increasing the number of blood donors in the United States. The following research questions will be addressed. Do reward systems assist to increase the number of blood donors? The researchers' associated hypothesis is reward systems can increase the number of individuals who donate blood. This case scenario involves a reward type system which may persuade more individuals to donate blood due to positive altruistic motives. Significance. The inadequate number of blood donors is a major public health concern that can ultimately affect all individuals should they succumb to injury, develop cancer, hemorrhage during childbirth and/or during operations, and/or have certain disease which require blood transfusions. Developing a marketing technique that can successfully recruit individuals to donate blood who normally would not donate their blood is imperative in order to meet the demands of needed blood as dictated by the American Red Cross. The following research questions will be addressed. Do reward systems assist to increase the number of blood donors? The researchers' associated hypothesis is reward systems can increase the number of individuals who donate blood. The researchers' null hypothesis is reward systems will not increase the number of individuals who donate blood. The researchers used for their search strategy the following two search engines, PubMed and Google Scholar. The keywords that were used are as follows: blood donation, reward system, public health, systematic review, United States, and the year 2000 through 2018. Researchers' inclusion criteria included the following: English published journal articles and journal articles from the year 2000 through 2018. Researchers' exclusion criteria included articles that were not written in English, articles that were written before the year 2000, articles that were not clear to read, and articles that did not allow the researchers to read the full PDF text. Data analysis included reviewing published journal articles based on clinical trials regarding the possible effects that reward systems may have on blood donors. After deep analysis on many published journal articles, a final conclusion to the original hypothesis will be determined. Results. The null hypothesis of this study proved more evident than the original hypothesis of that financial reward systems will increase the number of blood donors. The opposite was found to be more so evident in my presented research. The primary motivational factor of altruism was evidenced to be the primary motivational factor amongst blood donors. In addition, financial reward systems were actually viewed as a deterrent to blood donation amongst active blood donors. Interpretation of findings. The result from the systematic review provided evidence of that there is a higher prevalence of individuals who choose to donate blood based on altruistic behaviors. Altruism describes when one individual wishes to assist another individual based on feelings of empathy. Limitations of the study. One such potential limitation of this systematic research review is the fact that only 11 final studies were included in this systematic review due to the inclusion-exclusion criteria. This specific limitation may increase the risk of selection bias. In addition, many full texts on the chosen subject matter which matched all keywords were not accessible. If there had been a larger number of studies included in this study, there is a possibility that the final outcome would have changed. Recommendations. Recommendations for future studies regarding effective methods to increase the number of blood donors include to lower the area of limitations by utilizing a larger study sample size, as the overall sample size of my research study only included 11 relevant studies after inclusion-exclusion criteria were applied. It is also recommended that further studies should be conducted on additional forms of incentives, reward systems, in the hopes of increasing the number of blood donors. Conclusion. This presented study showed that financial reward systems will not influence blood donors to donate blood, thus concluding that this method will also not recruit non-active blood donors to become active. The primary factor associated with blood donors is that of altruism. As such, new advertising techniques based on altruism may ultimately increase the number of active blood donors. It is imperative that such a recruiting technique is successful in order to meet the demand of needed blood. Thank you for viewing my PowerPoint presentation, and I wish everyone the best. Thank you so much. Bye.